Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Radio FreakJam.
Good evening. Do you know what? I thought I'd come on early. Tony, whose name is on there but isn't actually here, she's out kickboxing, boxing kicks or kicking some boxes or whatever it is she does. Training to beat me up, basically. And yeah, so I thought, we've been doing the Templeton Peck special tonight. We're going to have a chat with the lads about the gig and about the coming gig and other stuff. And I thought, why not? I'll come on, play some music a bit earlier because I can. And I want to. So, yeah. I don't know. Just, what? Don't look at me like that. Let's have some music. I don't know. It's early in the evening. I haven't got into that mode yet. We'll start off with a bit of Tony, I think. Seeing as she's not here to join me tonight, we'll have her hearing some music. So this is a bit of Tony.
Sights are free. Don't spend a penny when nature's calling me. Sun shining bright, I'm on my way. I ain't in no rush today. Birds singing in the trees. I got nature calling me. Oh, it ain't so bad. Sure, it ain't so bad. No, it ain't so bad. No, it ain't so bad. Praise to the world built naturally. Crumble when nature's calling me. Blossom falling down like snow. Got no better place to go. Can't see the wood for the trees. I got nature calling me. Oh, it ain't so bad. Sure, it ain't so bad. No, it ain't so bad. No, it ain't so bad. Praise to the world built naturally. Let's the sunshine down on me. Play it, boys.
Nope, didn't want that one. Pressed the wrong button. I was going to let some music play, but again, it's not doing what I ask it to. Because I'm early and I'm not in the right mood yet. I am in the right mood, but you know what I mean? I'm not in the swing of things yet. Or something. That's my excuse. I'm sticking to it. In other words, I pressed the wrong button. So that was Tony. This ain't so bad. And, you know, let's all take that attitude going into Lockdown 2, shall we? Lockdown Part 2, The Revenge of Boris? I don't know. It could be good. Nice to see a couple of you in the chat already, and a couple of you tuned in. Thanks for joining me. As I said, I was just sitting here, and I thought, well, I might as well just put some music on and play while I'm setting everything else up. I've been chatting lots with Josh today, getting all this ready. But yeah, here's some music. Here's a bit of frequency.
My prayers seem to be in vain throughout my childhood. 'Cause when I wanted anything, I'd sit and ask the Lord above. He would never answer me, so I took what I would need. I knew that those that misbehaved could ask the Lord and He forgave. He forgave, 'cause all I wanted you to be was my redeeming Mary. All I wanted you to be was my redeeming Mary. I'll be a pagan. I'll worship all them gods and unknown deities. If it would save us, I'd ask for penance down on bended knee. Like a lamb to sacrifice, only you can stop those knives. But instead you drank the blood, left me faithless where I stood, just where I stood. 'Cause all I wanted you to be was my redeeming Mary. All I wanted you to be was my redeeming Mary.
Revelations on the edge and the damage done. Evil spirits in the black house, should I stay or make a run? I said, there's a wind is blowing hard now, danger sits in my right hand. Take me back to where I come from, take me back to make a stand. I said, we're standing in the corner with a gun in your hand. Standing in the corner with a loaded gun, my friend. Midnight stars are coming out now, a different sound in the desert shout. There's a waitress going solo in the trunk of a mystery car. I said, all her friends said she would go far, not on the cover of a magazine, but laying low down, getting dirty in the back of a grim limousine. I said, we're standing in the corner with a gun in your hand. Standing in the corner with a loaded gun, my friend. Come on! Over top now, getting low down, dead trees and blood red sands. My head is so clear now, but all I see is a desert sea. I said, just so loaded, always loaded, I don't wanna make a scene, so I'll be heading out of town now, driving out in a grim limousine. I said, we're standing in the corner with a gun in your hand. Standing in the corner with a loaded gun, my friend. Come on!
That was What If Generation, as the other one tries to start, because I forgot to press the button again. Just pressing buttons. That's all I do. That was the What If Generation with Grim Limousine. And all the bands that I've decided to play tonight, they've had interviews done on Radio FreakJam, so you can go and check those out if you like the song. You can hear a whole host of other stuff. Josh and Rob don't know is that I can see them, and they're hiding in the background. I know they're disconnected now. I'm sure they'll come back on in a bit when we're ready to start the show and have a chat with us. I think they were just setting up the room and making it all look nice for you. They got guitars. Look, I can show you. Look, where is it? Let's do that. It's Rob. Look, here he is. So we'll look forward to getting those guys on in a bit. Until then, let's have some more music. We had Nadie on very early on in the show. She co-hosted with us, and this is one of her tracks.
When I thought I could give all the
So that was Nady there with Like I Used To, and a bit of Ian Blackwood with Catch This Feeling. And again, if you go back and catch the show I've done with Ian, he's a Canadian singer-songwriter. He's the brother of Sarah Blackwood from Walk Off the Earth, and he's done loads of stuff. He's been in punk bands and all sorts of stuff, and go check that out. It's a lot of fun, and he's a really, really interesting guy to chat to, and one of my good YouTube friends. You know, I have YouTube friends and everything. It's weird. Smash that like button. You don't have to. It's fine. So on with the music. Let's have some Paul Miro. You all know I'm a big fan of Paul Miro. He's a good friend, and this is one of my favourite tracks from his latest Sin Hombre stuff, which there's 4 albums worth to keep you entertained. Go to miromart.com and check out his stuff. There's loads of songs there that's worth getting. We've played loads on the show, but this is Freedom Machine, one of my favourites.
Dignity to call it opportunity. And while you're out there trying to save the earth, we're gonna take ourselves $1 worth. Oh, welcome to the freedom machine. Everything is all as seen. Nothing is quite what it seems. Welcome to the freedom machine. Welcome to the freedom machine. The freedom machine. If it all gets too much, just close your eyes and count to 10. And come tomorrow, we can do it all over again. Oh, welcome to the freedom machine. Everything is all the same. Nothing is quite what it machine.
And that was Paul Miro there with Freedom Machine. I thought it was going to go on to the next track, but again, didn't press the button. Tony's not here. She's not keeping me in line. It's all her fault. I blame her. Only a little bit, but it's all good. Let's have some more music. So the next track we've got is Ricky's Rebel Rabble. Try saying that after Saturday night, Sarah. And this actually, you can find this track on Bandcamp. The track is called Molly. It includes Nick Andrew. I can't speak. I better get myself sorted out before I chat with the lads. It contains Nick Andrew, who's a friend of the show. Who else? Stephen Roper, he's on it as well. Loads of other people. It is for charity, helping musicians who are troubled during this time. So go check this out on Bandcamp. This is Molly.
You're a friend to me. I wish you were here for me. You came to us when times were rough, and all them troubles and all that stuff. Oh, Molly, you're a friend to me. And we miss you more and more every single day. You came to us when times were rough, all them troubles and all that stuff. Oh, Molly, you're a friend to me. Sitting on a cloud, just thinking out loud, what am I gonna do? Teddy came along, singing a song. We're going to a party, put your dancing shoes on. Sitting on a cloud, just thinking out loud, what am I gonna do? But Teddy came along, singing this song. We're going to a party, put your dancing shoes on. Molly, you're a friend to me. I wish you were here for me. Came to us when times were rough, all them troubles and all that stuff. Oh, Molly, you're a friend to me. You're a friend to me. You're a friend to me. Yeah, you're a friend to me. You're a friend to me. You're a friend to me.
There we have it. That was a bit of Heartless and Bryce there with Do You Have to Leave Me Now? And before that, Ricky's Rebel Rabble with Molly. Check it out on Bandcamp. Go buy it. It's for charity, you know. Show some support. It's all good. So don't forget, this show and all of the shows this month are sponsored by the Tonsorium Lounge. Our good friend Darren Wicks. He does a good haircut. He hasn't got to me yet. I love him, but not that much. Not that much at all. I can hear voices in the background because that is my next job. After sort of saying thanks to Darren and go get your hair cut at Blackwater, the Tonsorium Lounge, grooming for men. I'm going to be sending Mr. Bradley his link and then we might as well just make a start when they're all ready, really. So let me send Andy his link, and then I'll check in with the other guys.
Something just changed quite dramatically.
Something's just changed quite dramatically, apparently.
I might have buggered this up.
He might have buggered it up.
No,
Potentially. We'll see what happens. I'm sure you can all hear them in the background, like I can. Josh. Nope, they've just. Are they back?
Oh,
Hello, boys.
I can't hear him. Can't hear you yet. You can hear us though, can't you?
I can hear you. And a massive delay.
Thumbs up if you can hear us. Thumbs down if you can't.
I got a delay. Really bad delay on me.
Really bad delay on me. Did he hear you say that, or did he just see you put your thumb up and he now thinks to put his thumb up to say he might just be saying hi? He's laughing. He can hear you saying all that shit. No, he can't.
I can.
I'm sure he can. What?
I'm going to try reconnecting my end and see if this works. Guys, can you hear me?
That makes sense.
Hang about. I'm going to try this tonight. Mr. Bradley.
Different channels.
Good evening.
Right, you can hear me. I've got a nasty delay coming from somewhere.
Wait, what's
I can hear you fine.
Cool. I think it's coming from Josh and Oggy. If I turn them off. Sorry, Josh and Rob there. Talk to me, Mr. Bradley.
Hello.
Yeah, it's them. I'm getting a delay from them.
Give us a minute.
Give you a minute. Can you hear me now?
We can't.
Can you hear me now?
Can't we hear him?
Hear me now.
I'm gonna refresh the browser.
Right. I'm gonna text him. Andy, tell everyone a joke. Or should I? I'll play some music.
No.
Let's play some music.
I've got a good joke.
Go on.
So I went to the baker's today, and there was a cake. There was two cakes in the window. One was 75p and one was £1. And I said, well, they're both the same. Why is that one 75p and that one's £1? He said, that's Madeira cake.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
There you go. You can have that one.
Very, very nice. So how you been, mate? You all right?
I'm all good. All good.
Awesome.
Recovered from Saturday. It's all good.
Yeah. It's gig fit anymore? Not.
You see my mate there, look?
1 second. I'm just coming back in. Hey, it's Templeton Peck himself, the face man. Josh, can you hear me?
Leave that alone. Yes, I can hear you. Oh.
Right, I no longer have delay.
Yeah. Why is this so loud?
I was just saying in the chat room to Sean that Josh is the technical wizard amongst us. Just saying. Is that Oggy there as well? Because I can't see. He needs to squeeze up to Josh and get a bit cosy.
I can see Oggy's hand.
Me too. Cheers, gentlemen, ladies in the chat room. You know, it's
Cheers,
I think I
everybody.
did lie, Sean. I think I did lie that Josh was the technical wizard. He's just doing it to prove me wrong. He's like that, very contrary.
Ian, how are you? You all right?
I'm good, man. To be honest, I'm still on a bit of a high from the weekend.
Yeah. It was. I'll tell you, I couldn't have wished for a better Saturday night. Honestly.
After 8 months, I would have settled for anything, but that was amazing.
It was. It was just one of those gigs where we can say it now that none of us really said it to ourselves, but we were thinking, is it going to happen? Isn't it going to happen?
We were.
And we can look back now and think, yeah, okay. But we're so glad it did.
I think we had that conversation every trip to every rehearsal. Do you think we're going to make it? Do you think we're going to get there?
Yeah. It was always the rehearsal of thinking, are we going to... Yeah, okay. But it doesn't matter. We've made it. We did it.
We did. And, I'm just hoping the same's going to be for tonight, and Josh can get them working.
Just do some of this, Josh.
Very, very quietly, Josh. Yeah, they'll do it in semaphore. We'll get them some flags.
Yeah. We do it in Morse code, Josh. Can you...
He's sat at a music studio. Oh, go on, say again.
Now?
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Hear me now.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Delay though, isn't there?
There's a delay.
That's normal delay. That's his audio back at us.
It's not. It's your fault. I'll try reconnecting, see if we can sort that out a little bit.
Aren't you Bradders?
Oh yeah, it's called Amp Bladders.
Oh, I thought it was Auntie Bradders.
It's Ant Bladders. It's what Ant Bladders should be. Gentlemen, are you with us?
Yes. Can you hear that twat?
Yes, I can hear all of you. Lovely. I knew you'd be sitting like that, so I've done a different configuration on the show tonight, so we can see all of you. Oggy does need to squash up a bit though. Hey, that's it. Have a cuddle.
That's the one.
Oh, now it's working.
Right, hang about.
What'd you stop for? I was enjoying that.
We've got to get this right. There we go. So everyone knows who's who. So I'm sure you don't by now. There we go. That's right. So we'll go. I mean, we might as well just start, gents. We might as well just do something now rather than just do a sound check, play a bit more music. We've got a lot to get through.
Have we?
You've been working on it all day. So come on, but we can't start. We can't start without the proper theme tune. So we'll go with the theme tune, and then we're starting. All right, you ready?
Do it.
You sure?
Done.
Yeah.
Radio Free Jam. What? Radio Free Jam.
Only jam you don't spread.
We should have got you to do it live. Woohoo! Hey, how are we doing, chaps?
Alright, man.
Good.
Do you know what, Rob? I'm going to take the logo off of you because it's right over your face.
I've got one here. Don't worry, I've got one ready for you.
Oh, awesome! There you go. You're my replacement logo for the night. Love it.
Sorted.
Can you just stand up and go to the left a little bit?
Yeah, up a bit.
That's
Over here.
perfect. Yeah, that's good. We'll just stay
Keep
there.
going.
Oh dear.
So, gentlemen, how we doing after what Josh described as probably the most important event of 2020 for us? How are we all feeling?
Oh, 100% that was the case.
I was about to say, well said there, that man. Yeah, well said, yeah, well done.
I'm still a little bit hungover, if I'm honest.
You're still a bit hungover.
Yeah.
That's
very.
nothing to do with the drinking that you carried on yesterday.
No, we didn't carry on drinking.
No,
we had a few at the pub.
Right, to be fair, and that my missus, when I just left just now, and that she's sitting there trying to go, she's still bollocks from Saturday. You know what I mean? She was absolutely out-bladdered Saturday night, so therefore.
It's terrible.
But
None of us are gig fit, not even the audience.
No. They couldn't cope.
And how about you, Mr. B?
Well, Sarah was suffering a bit on Sunday. When we come pick the stuff up, and I was on my way back, I think I called her a text or whatever, and didn't get an answer until a few hours later. So I knew she was fast asleep. But I couldn't be happy with how it all panned out, and how much fun we had on stage. You all right, Rob?
I think you're boring him, Rob.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, no, sorry, that was just an oxygen requirement, that's all.
Get him a mask.
share alike, innit,
So,
I suppose.
look, my dad tuned in on the stream which Phil and Sean kindly sort of streamed to all the sites they did, and my dad tuned in and he was like, yeah, really enjoyed it, but why Templeton Peck? Now I know it's a name you guys chose to surprise me. on Radio FreakJam, so I didn't know who you are. But you know, Andy's got a picture there. Look, there he is.
Dun dun dun.
We all know Templeton Peck is Face from the A-Team, but why? I don't even know this. Why is the band called Templeton Peck?
Josh?
Why is it down to me?
Well, hang on. I could sort of answer it. The reason why it's called Templeton Peck is because we wondered if you would work out that it was the Face Man. So when we was trying to surprise you, as it were, we was trying to work out if it was a name you would recognise or not. So, you know, obviously, Templeton Peck, the Face Man's going to be live on the FreakJam, and that we didn't know if you'd get it or not. So
I was a child of the 80s. I was a big fan of the A-Team.
It was a little bit cryptic as well, because the new film has Bradley Cooper in it, and our band has Andy Bradley in it.
Oh, yeah.
So it's kind of, if you do the legwork, you can work it out.
But
So,
we actually had the rhyme.
Cheers.
We actually cheers. We actually had the rhyme of Templeton Peck, the Andy Brothers Quartet, wasn't it?
Quartet.
That was it, yeah.
That was it.
Quintet.
No, quintet.
The four-piece quintet.
That would be a shit website to visit, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell. How am I going to type this URL out? Anyway.
Breaking news.
Breaking news.
Oh, I've actually seen the A-Team.
What, the film?
Yeah.
The TV show.
The film or the TV series?
No, the film and the TV show.
There was 5 series for the TV show.
Win.
Oh yeah.
I love it when a plan comes together.
Where's the old seagull?
Tim's in the chat room. Tim says the A-Team is the second best TV show of all time. Obviously,
They
the
can't be,
first
they
for
didn't
Tim
make 2.
being Knight Rider.
What the Hoff.
Do you know how they could have made a really...
Tim's actually caught
In
up
the
with the
80s,
Flash
they-
this week.
Yeah, I'm expecting a Queen track this week. No pressure. A really good crossover would have been the A-Team driving around in kit.
Gordon's alive! you need to do that. We need a joggy A-Team video. That's what we need.
We need Holland for that. He's bad. He's bad attitude, and he'd be a
Could you imagine dressing Holland up in all the bling?
BA for Holland. That would be amazing.
Bad attitude.
Bad attitude Holland.
What was his actual name supposed to be in that? Bosco, wasn't it, or something? He got busky eyes.
Bosco Baracus, yeah.
He said,
I ain't coming, no jam.
yeah.
Hands spoke down.
He's all scowling at you, isn't he? Bless him.
So Karen's in the chat room. She says, hi everyone, what a brilliant night Saturday was to watch. Thanks for tuning in, Karen. We certainly enjoyed ourselves, and I have to say the stream sounded really quite good.
Yeah. I was amazed at that.
So fair play, Josh, for getting that mix up. That was that sounded great. And I'd spoken to a few people today, and everyone was saying that the sound in there was really, really good on the night. So yeah, well done, Joshua.
Do you think anyone realised we were miming it?
No, not at all.
No. Brilliant. Got away with it.
Don't think what?
Starting off.
What did he say?
Backing tracks, Augie. Backing tracks.
Backing tracks?
Yeah. Do you want to hear what you're saying?
Yeah. What do you call it? Backing tracks? What, miming, you mean?
Yeah.
We don't mime.
No miming here. It was
Mr. Brothers, do we mime? Mr.
No,
Brothers,
we
do
don't
we
mime.
No, we do
No,
not.
we don't.
Fucking hell, that's loud now. Oh, God. I just went in that era and come out my arse, as Mr. Tony Fulbrook would say.
Sorry.
God.
Oh, I've got these, yeah.
Just to let you know, guys, this is what rehearsing with these guys is like. This is pretty much how it goes.
Yeah.
I actually feel like I've got a Mackie going in one ear roll.
Is that better now?
Yeah,
a spider. Yeah. That's not Dave. What?
So let's have a track. So Josh has spent half his day today downloading the streams and editing the audio and doing all the techie stuff that he does so bloody well. And Who wants to choose a song?
We ain't got all of them now, have we?
No, we haven't. But, I mean, all right, I'll tell you what we've got. We've got Zombie. We've got Run to You. We've got Knocking on Heaven's Door. We've got Monster. We got 900 quid. I Shot Le Sheriff. Highway to Hell.
Monster.
Save Tonight. Rocking in the Free World. What do you fancy? Oggy, choose one.
Let's go with the Knocking on Heaven's Door, because I've seen a couple of them, and I think we should save the best till last and have the zombie at the end.
Do you know what? I listened to Knocking on Heaven's Door earlier, and I think all the five of us singing at once, it really worked, and it sounds great. So I'm really pleased with this. Where is it? Knocking on Heaven's Door. Okay, so this was Saturday night at Mr. Bumble's. This is Knocking on Heaven's Door by the infamous Templeton Peck.
She's women like Sam. If we got any lighters, you can do a bit of lighter, just don't set fire alarm.
There we go, knocking on Evan's door there, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, who's got a fan running?
Oh shit, still on.
We were trying to make out we had a massive delay then, and you ain't going to put us off with a fan.
What's your cable?
Is it warm in there, or is it cold in there?
Chuffing freezing.
Chuffing freezing. Oh, bless.
brass
that
monkeys,
sounded
brass
awesome,
monkeys.
guys. Really did enjoy watching that back. It's nice to see from the other side of the stage.
It's great, isn't it?
I was trying to tune into some of it today on what is that thing? Faceache, isn't it? Right. So where I was on the Faceache, I went into Alfest or something, and then I managed to get on Sean Harding's thing, and then I managed to watch a little bit of it. But Mr. Bradley, I've got to say, you nailed that drive, mate, didn't you? That's the bit I got hold of. Drive.
Super, isn't it?
Yeah. No, that is the proper word. Super. Yeah. How was that?
Super.
Yeah, that was
Super
spot
speaking
on.
great. Looking for.
Yeah. But and then I saw a bit of the Baby When You're Gone, and then I'd had enough of them people, and I left.
Yeah.
Which was obviously my mother and father, right? Yeah, but yeah, they're probably watching actually, because I did tell them. I shouldn't really say what I actually said, but they know exactly what I mean.
So, Wednesday's show, boys. We're making a return.
Yes.
It's the fastest. It's the fastest rebook I've ever had in a band.
Probably the same applies, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. It might just be that Phipps and Keith want their money's worth.
So, for those of you who haven't heard, we're playing back down at Bumble, 7 o'clock Wednesday night. We're going back into lockdown on Thursday. Philippa's got a shitload of booze to move, and she wants you to come and help, basically. So come down the gig. If you can book a table, I don't know how many are left. Give the pub a ring. The numbers on the Facebook group. And try and get yourself a table. I know the Moose Men's Richard Carr is going to be joining us. I know that Wispy's got a ticket. I know
Wispy,
Jen and Di are going to be joining us again. I
heard rumours from the promoter that there might be a support act.
There might be. Do you want to announce that, Oggy, Josh?
Oggy, you announce it.
Hang on, I can't announce it because I ain't got a clue what he's on about. What are you on about?
We've got a support act.
Have we?
Yeah.
No, get in. Who's that then?
Guess.
Well, the only person I can think of that is worthy of a support act would be the Phil Reese, because he has done every show since.
Yes!
It is Mr. Phil Reese.
Yeah. Mr. Phil Reese, then. Yeah, Mr. Phil Reese.
Yeah, Mr.
Good
Phil
man,
Reese
good man.
is going to be joining us and doing a few songs to warm everybody up.
Is he? Yeah.
He's going to touch you in all the right places, Oggy.
From a distance.
If he warms me up, he can touch me where he fucking likes, can't he?
There you go, Phil. There is an offer you can't refuse, or can refuse. It's either way you look at it, really.
Depends if you want to or not, doesn't it? It turns out in the last couple of minutes, our support act has cancelled.
All I'd say is, Mr. Reese, pucker up, baby, 'cause I'm all yours.
I think that's why Sarah's coming, to keep him out of trouble, just in case.
No, she's just put she's not coming until he's finished.
And he's coming before she has.
Hang on. He's just put in.
We're still talking about the show, right?
Thank you so much for asking me. I'm very touched, and so might Oggy be. Yeah.
He's pulled.
Hang on, I'll get him ready for you. There you are.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Let me just say, Phil, this is a message to you, Phil. Oggy's been touching me up for years, and I tell you what, it's fucking lovely.
It's only lovely once the bruises have died down, though.
I thought what happened in Templeton Peck stayed in Templeton Peck.
No,
Mr. Reese has just joined it by the seam of it, so no matter.
And everyone normally thinks the comment section's the worst bit. Welcome to the real show.
Well,
Go on, Brad. What are you going to say?
I was going. This is not Templeton Peck. This is going back to the tetanus jab days.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The rules weren't the same back then, no.
wow.
This is
all depended.
new rules now.
Oh yeah, we got. Now we've got the COVID rules and that. There's no violation allowed, is there?
Yeah, those days you can get as close as you like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't we know it?
It's all gone very wrong very early. Josh,
Very quickly. Yeah.
you know what songs you sent me. Choose a track for me to play to these lovely people that are listening.
I've only just got
I
it.
can't remember that.
No, what did I send? How about did I send you Rebel Yell?
No.
Oh.
That's fuck that then.
Do you want me to go through the list again?
Please.
No.
No, please.
You've
Please
got
go
Zombie.
through this again.
You've got Run.
Do Highway to Hell.
Highway to Hell. Yeah, you sent me that. That's good. We can do
Yeah.
that.
Did you send him the Watchtower one of Implant? No. Don't worry about it. That's fine.
We've got loads to play, Oggy. We could play the whole show if we wanted to, but we'd be here for like 3 hours. So,
Perfect.
All right. So this is Highway to Hell from Saturday Night at Mr. Bumble.
If we easy, down the green, season ticket on a one-way ride. Ask me nothing, deep clean. I'm taking everything in my stride. Ain't no reason, ain't no right. It's nothing I would rather do. Go in town, out of time. Tell my friends I'm gonna bring this soon. your fine voice tonight.
Not that they should have been in fine voices, because they should have been, quiet, like they were. No dancing, no singing. That's how it was.
They were very, very quiet, very well behaved.
So, Rob, I have to say, it was extremely strange that they're playing that they've frozen, but they haven't. So I'm going to continue to ask them this question. Rob, it was kind of weird having you to the right of the stage and not being behind me, and instead you put Oggy behind me, which, to be honest, scared me a little bit.
I guess it was just a treat for you, really.
Why would that scare you?
I've seen what you do to Josh.
Well, you know what? He didn't try and tickle me once, and I'm so happy. You forgot that.
Yeah, that was in the set, but I did forget.
Yeah, I'm so glad.
I had too many other things to worry about. You know what I mean? Well,
I should wear a protective corset on Wednesday, so you can't.
Yeah, no, double in there this time. I had loads of things to think about.
Do you know what, Rob? I know there's a website where you can get a double protective corset from.
Yeah.
Get wound whackers from there.
Leather. PVC. You had other things to worry about, like what the hell is your missus doing with Sarah?
To be fair, I was looking at they looked like they was having a blast, weren't they? Yeah, they were wild.
They were apparently lap dancing each other at one point in time.
Oh, I did notice a bit of that. Yeah. To the point of when I go home. That's good. I'm glad to hear it. But the point of they were lap dancing that much, I thought your missus had pumped up the tyres for me to ride the bike. And then when I get home, or got home, as it were, and all that, as soon as she was in that old fart sack, mate, she was Sparko, snoring, grinding the teeth. I thought, well, let's give her that game. I'll go and have a fag then. That was it.
Oh dear.
Oh, bloody hell.
Yeah.
Hi, Carla.
Where did we go with that one?
Mad.
So, Josh, do you want to announce our new merchandise that's coming out?
Yes.
I'm actually waiting with bated breath here.
Do you know what it is?
No. You don't tell me nothing no more. We've got
a WhatsApp group for the band, and Oggy doesn't have any data, so he doesn't get to get updates on what's going on. We are now doing Templeton Peck 2020 World Tour t-shirts with all of the venues that we've played this year on the back.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
all two.
And they will be available from the FreakJam store if anyone fancies purchasing a bit of rock and roll history.
Have we got any more gigs then?
It's got all the gigs on the back, mate.
Yeah.
All of them.
Right, so we got Saturday.
Yeah.
And then we got
Wednesday.
Well, that's the whole tour. Is that the whole tour?
Yeah.
We didn't use much room on the t-shirt, so the print costs are saved. Do you know what I mean?
So what have we done then? Printed baby grows for newborns and stuff like that?
There's actually so little ink on them, you can rub it all off. And then, funnily enough, the t-shirts are actually worth more like that.
So we could buy Lacoste t-shirts, have them printed so you get their money's worth the other end.
Yeah, you can upsell them, you can sell them on.
That's it.
So as soon as that's available, I'll get that up in the Facebook group. So go and buy your Templeton Peck World Tour 2020 t-shirt.
Rewritable t-shirt.
As Josh says, a moment in musical history.
Wait, that is a moment.
I've seen Sarah Petherick once one. I don't know if I mentioned this, but it actually has Phil Reese's name on the t-shirt as well. So that is a little bit of added value.
Yeah. That probably adds a couple of pence to it.
Yeah.
Well, I see it's the only thing worth buying it for.
That's exactly it.
And best yet, get this. Ian spelt Templeton right.
We haven't got Templeton or Templeton Tony Peck.
In case anyone was wondering, it took Ian about a couple of hours to do that bed sheet.
It could have got any worse though. We could have been Templeton Pecker, couldn't we?
So let's look, here we go. Look. So that was the backdrop that I done, inspired by Mr. Phil Reese, and I kind of started it and then came back to it and then kind of got distracted and came back to it. Took a picture, sent it to the lads, and realised that I'd put Templeton.
I think the time you realised is I think it was Rob offered you some Tipex.
and Josh told me to turn over and start again.
Mind you,
We'll have to do a live album and call it Ton.
But then again, I can barely speak though, because we had a conversation earlier on the phone and I kept referring to it as Templeton Tech. And it sounded
You did.
sounded like a college. Where'd you go? I went to Templeton Tech.
Oh, legal study, Templeton Tech, yeah.
You can study music and guerrilla video making tactics.
Yes, yeah. Oh my god.
So, Mr. McGregor, come on, choose
miss.
a video that we can play these lovely people.
You said you had Monster, and I like that song, so let's have Monster.
Monster. And it was Halloween, so it was appropriate. That's what we felt. So here it is then. This is Monster from Mr. Bumbles on Saturday night.
Plenty of time in the night, you know what I mean? Just settle things. So this is Halloween, we need a bit of this.
There we have it. That was Monster there. That was a lot of fun to play, actually. And Oggy, I thought you done really well on that one because you were a bit concerned about that one for a while.
I was a bit concerned about all of them, mate. I don't know about just that one, but there are certain songs in particular that I was struggling with. The funniest bit I had the other night was when we went to do Dead or Alive. Now, I'd had the conversation with little Tit Turd here during the day, right? And he said, I said, I'm having a bit of trouble with Dead or Alive, so I can't get my head around it for whatever reason. I probably just weren't thinking straight. And then, when I give him the nudge because he announced he's going to sing the song, I went like that, Joshua! Whoa! I'm like, do me fucking self. Then I realised at the end, I was following you, right, trying to work out where we was going, and you were doing the same for me, and, well, I think we just about pulled it off between
I think we got there together, Rob. It was fine.
Yeah.
It was fine. It was all good.
I've had to learn quite a bit, and my little head hasn't got that much space in it, contrary to the size looking on it on the outside. But on the inside, it is rattly sometimes.
Yeah,
Mate, I think for your first ever gig on a bass, you've done really, really, really well.
Wow.
It occurred to me.
You're too right.
Thank you.
Well done, man.
Oh, yeah.
Ian, it occurred to me during the last song that you got very, very lucky indeed.
Yeah, no, you did. If he's going to say what I think he's going to say, you have been very lucky.
Would you like to explain? I like to know my luck.
No, keep him guessing.
You pinned a bedsheet up in front of about 50 people in a pub full of black lights. You're very lucky that wasn't a Jackson Pollock painting.
It was off one of the kids' beds. It was a single bed sheet. It was off one of the kids' beds. Nothing to do with me. I'm just saying.
Of course it was.
Bit off, innit? Pass the buck.
Yeah, it's been
I'm a big boy. I sleep in a double bed. I'm just saying.
Well,
why am I allowed a blanket and Tony isn't? Nick, we're sharing it, don't we? Do you want a bet?
Yeah, I'll have a bet.
Why is Josh allowed a blanket and Tony?
Cool, we'd be surprised how warm this is, isn't it?
It's alright, isn't it?
I'm a bit worried where this might lead to. Just make sure you keep your hands above the blanket, lads, alright?
During the 1939 conflict with
Josh, you are on the pill, right?
Germany.
Back in my day.
Yeah. When I was a lad. Hang on.
You was never a lad.
No, you might have a point.
I'm just going to sit here and watch this.
That's never yours.
Oh God! This is why I don't share my things.
When you had a blanket, I didn't realise you was actually getting undressed up.
Welcome to a fireside chat with Josh and Oggy.
Okay, now. I remember when she was always happy. Right.
Sarah thought Phil was warming you up.
Phil, you're out of luck, mate. I'm already halfway there.
Oh my God.
Because you knew it was going this way tonight, ladies and gentlemen. That's why you tuned in. Andy does look totally bewildered by everything.
I'm waiting for him to disappear and turn up here.
Come on, Mr. Bradley. What have you got to say? Ignore them. Just come on. It's all you. It's all you.
Do you know what? I wish I had gone to the studio now because I can't get away in midways.
You wouldn't do here.
I was going to say Rob is being kind of quiet too. You know.
When have I been quiet? I've been giggling my arse off.
So, Mr. Bradley, come on. What was your highlight for tonight? Have you got a song out of the list that I've given that you'd like me to play?
I want to hear 900 quid.
Yeah.
Good choice. Good choice.
But not our version, the real one.
Yeah, play the real one.
The thing I really liked about the night was the fact that we brought in songs like 900 Quid and Splendid Isolation and Drive, all songs that have kind of become part of Radio FreakJam.
Taylor's Coffee.
And Taylor's Coffee and all the little bits that Josh put in, they were brilliant. And of course this. Let's not forget this.
Oh my god!
You know, it was so lovely to have Mama
Nora.
Wixie's voodoo doll join us. You know, she sat on the speaker all night, and that was just fantastic. Let's have me.
Terrifying.
It is terrifying. That's even worse, though. That's me.
You've got 2 eyes though.
There is that. So 900 quid was probably one of my highlights of the night. I loved playing it. It was it was just a lot of fun. So here it is. This is 900 quid. Love that. What do you reckon, Brads?
The thing with that song as well is because that's become a bit of a quite a famous song amongst us all. It was a kind of, you know, when we were going through it in the studio, and it was a bit, there was a few bits, wasn't, you think it was going to a chorus, but no, it was going to another verse, that kind of thing, and it was like that, and it was, and it was just one of those songs that everybody knows, and we had to get right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally. And I think we've done it proud. I was very pleased with the outcome, and it sounded great listening back to it there as well. So, good job, chaps.
Yeah. Mind you, it was a good thing.
We're getting there. Yeah, getting there.
I got too hot in his blanket and all that.
I banished him.
I was getting tickled by his hairy legs, so I pulled out.
You pulled out?
Sounds bad.
First for him.
He could have been stagnated.
I was going to say, Josh, you might want to get a pregnancy test in the morning, dude.
Yeah.
Just saying.
You know what? If we didn't know you were in the studio, you know, you look like you're in some shed just off the M4, just sitting there waiting to be picked up.
Funny you should say that, because technically we are in some shed off the M4.
Well, I'm more off to 329 in a minute, really. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. The studio. It's been a lot of fun coming down there and doing the rehearsals. I think we all had a good laugh. But Andy and I agree, we don't like the drive.
It is a fucking long way to come.
We'll play a different song then.
No, it is a long time. I'm living out of Tyler, so that's a fair old trot for us, let alone you lot as well.
I've moved closer though, that's it.
Well, yeah,
it's a
you moved
bonus.
closer, yeah.
But driving down those roads at night, I was getting a bit concerned. Mr. Bradley was driving me down some dark alley to do nasty deeds to me.
You want to count yourself lucky,
Concerned,
mate. Not everybody gets an opportunity.
Why do you think he flies here?
Well,
exactly.
Go on, Brad.
I was saying that, Ian. You've driven me down the same roads as well, so 50-50, innit?
Do you know what? If you weren't thinking nothing of it, Mr. Brothers, you know exactly what he was going to do at one point, didn't you? Now he said it. Yeah.
We're both happily married men, Oggy. That's not how it works.
Extracurricular activity.
All that needs to go down there, just need to invest in some street lamps.
Yeah, it's bloody dark on the way to the studio. It really, really is. But it has been a lot of fun. And I just personally, guys, I want to say thank you for involving me in the project. Obviously, I wasn't there when Templeton Peck was born. I was here,
Well, you
being
were.
surprised.
But that still counts as being in it.
That was your initiation to it, wasn't it?
Okay, that was less painful than the last one.
There we go. There's some euphemisms, isn't it? So now a big word I learned.
Oh yeah, you've been swallowing a dictionary.
Yeah, I've learnt a few words lately.
Yeah.
Come on, give us one that you've learnt, Oggy.
Bollocks as well.
The problem is everyone's bought all the toilet paper, so he's had to go and get that word a day stuff.
What's on, Bladders? Mr.
Oggy's
and Bladders.
I'll say no. Oggy's favourite word on Saturday was turnout, wasn't it, mate?
Yes. I was having a little bit of trouble when I Saturday because I was so nervous and that. Mr. Cabby's parrot wanted to keep saying hello, right there with the phone. And the old Twitcher was going 5p, 10p, 5p, 10p, 5p, 10p. Oh, I'm fucked. 5p, 10p. Too late. There you go.
Oh, poor Carla. That's all I'm going to say. Poor Carla.
You don't want to know. You don't want to know what I'm doing with Ringsting.
So back onto the music, right? Lockdown 2. We've got our gig Wednesday. We're going to go out with a bang at Bumbles. We're going to sell Philippa's beer for her and hopefully help her through this next month. What is laying ahead for us, chaps?
Doom.
Yeah.
Doom in what way?
Well, I'm wondering.
Oh, I thought you meant Doom, and then we'll finish that and then play Fortnite.
No.
Surprised you two aren't playing while you're on the show.
Well, funny you should say that.
I'm on World Poker at the minute. I forgot what I was going to say now. Cheers, guys.
Doom,
you said. Doom. You can't just leave it. It's like EastEnders. Doom. That's fucking Doom.
Are you expecting some kind of 28 days later thing to happen? Is that what's going on?
No, I was just about to say something really.
Can't be important. Crack on, sir.
Something really janky about being the.
I think I know what lies ahead. I'm kind of hoping that we're going to have another good night because we're going to fill the place up with the people that couldn't make it on Saturday.
Yeah.
Everybody was still welcome. We just couldn't fit them in.
Yeah.
Hopefully now Wednesday night we can fit in what couldn't make it, and we're going to have another great night. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
And beyond that, Oggy, what is your vision for us beyond that?
Christmas album.
No, I'm Doom.
Okay. Andy and I are quite good at Christmas songs. Don't we, Brad?
So I mean, Oggy,
Yeah.
Did you hear the one we were going to do about killing reindeer?
We have got a little ditty that we have sort of started working on. How did it go?
I don't know.
No, get the words out.
We've only got the first line.
Yeah, no, we have got the first line. It was it weren't quite Kevin Bloody Wilson, put it that way.
Andy and I have co-authored several Christmas songs over the past decade. Andy's been involved in quite a lot of the stuff we've done, and I think now it's November. I need to start thinking about a Christmas show. So maybe that's something we need to look at.
This song could be on it. Yeah, I mean the first lyric, the first line. I don't want to give too much away, but the first line is 2020's got me down and really hit me hard. I can't afford to feed the reindeer, I'll have to bury them in the yard.
Okay. Why would you bury them though? Surely you'd take the meat and eat it.
No, not them reindeer. They've done that much work over here. It'd be just too tough and gristle, wouldn't they? Just fucking get rid of
Yeah,
them.
one of them's got a gammy nose as well.
Boil it, and then simmer on a low heat for a very long time. It'll be fine, Oggy.
This is
We're
great.
putting a slow
Can we have a Christmas cooking show where we just talk about all the different ways you could kill a
reindeer and
cook a reindeer? Next we hand over to Andy Bradley, who's got a great Saturday reindeer recipe.
And now over to Oggy with his reindeer ice cream.
Oggy's now going to show you the best ways to kill him.
And he said he'd love to join the show, but he's too busy clubbing.
No.
Hey! Da 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 da.
Now we pass it over Wispy for a different kind of axe wound, isn't it?
It's Wispy with a reindeer that has an axe wound.
An actual axe wound.
Oh my god.
I'm glad I wrote this show not for children. I'm just saying.
Then you could have Tim sat on his Nissan with a crumpled up bonnet. Bastard came out of nowhere.
Fucking reindeers.
I got me a Nissan. It killed about 5.
Now, two left.
Well, we'll have to write those lyrics now. That's a good one.
Santa Claus ain't coming to town.
Not in his Nissan, anyway.
Or with his reindeer by the time you lot are finished. So, I want to play Zombie. Obviously, shout out to Tony. She's been kickboxing. She's back now. She's upstairs doing things and stuff and bits and pieces. But she says to say hi, and she sends her regards. So let's play Zombie. This was the first track we done on Radio FreakJam ever. What
You want a drink, Josh? You want a drink?
Do you want a drink? How about
Yeah, 16 points of Stella, please.
go on, put it up again. Yes, please. Has he got minge written on the back of it?
This one doesn't have minge on it.
No. She took a minge back, didn't she?
How about boobies?
Fair request.
No.
I actually watched something earlier on that thing, and that she was just sat there going,
Yeah, I saw it. It's so nice. There's a nice bit of crab walking.
That's amazing, yeah.
It has to be said, Mrs. Bradley did supply some entertainment for the band during the set.
I'm glad she had a great time. She had a great time. She had a great time, and that's it.
What was that, Brads?
I think the quiz night has seen my wife's boobs more than I have. Let's be honest.
I'm gonna have to tune into this quiz night, aren't I?
Hang on.
You won't be tell.
It's like when Oggy came up to me and went, can I make a video with your wife? What the fuck?
You're not meant to ask. You just meant to do it and ask for forgiveness.
Oh dear Lord.
Well, did it? Wow. What can I say? That it might have come out a bit wrong, but my intentions were right. could have been worse.
Let's play a bit of Tony now. This is Zombie from Saturday. Enjoy.
Zombie.
I know this one.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ah, that was awesome, and we all got to see the Sarah on Sarah drinks war there as well.
Oh dear.
But again, big thanks to Tony for joining us. I mean, she's been a big part of all of this for the past 33 weeks. So it's lovely for her to come and join us, get up live, sing that in splendid isolation as well. And big shout out to Miss Sarah Harris Bradley, who got up and sung with us as well.
Yeah.
Done a lovely job as well.
Both done.
Yeah, she had with the cold as well, didn't she? So
both done a great job, didn't they?
They did, and it's again, it was really nice to sort of bring that jam night feel without it strictly being a jam night. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Portable jam night is the way you described it the other day. I thought it was very apt.
Yes, a bit like a jam night in a box.
Was that Portable or Portaloo?
Well,
whichever way you want to look at it.
Depends how shite we play, I suppose.
And it was
we do
it
a
was
Portaloo
nice.
jam night.
Go on, Brads.
It was nice as well that we got a chance to actually mix and match on our instruments as well.
Do you know what?
Right?
Yeah.
That's something I've not done a lot of, and you guys, I've seen you do it so many times, and you're just so fucking talented, all of you. So, but it was really nice to pick up a guitar and play a bit more, because I don't normally bother, because you lot are so much fucking better. And to play the bass as well, that was awesome. So I really enjoyed that part of it. I'm going to learn some drums. Rob, you need to teach me.
Yeah, we can do that.
In actual fact, I would like all of us to get in on the old Wipeout and the Johnny Be Good crack with the drums. We can keep that going for 10 minutes, and that's half a set, innit? So
the set saver.
Yeah.
Well, we'll do it Wednesday then.
Yeah.
I haven't had any lessons
drum
yet.
roll.
Come on. I go
just a drum roll. Good enough. Plenty. You're in. Done.
Yeah. You passed your audition.
I actually don't think it matters what the fuck we play. It's just long just hit the fucking things, isn't it?
Well, I can't believe we're doing an entirely new set.
It's going to be one hell of a rehearsal tomorrow night. That's all I'm saying.
Have we got a rehearsal tomorrow night?
Yeah, we've got a whole new set to do, haven't we?
Don't
33 songs, yeah.
33 different songs.
How about fuck off?
Don't be working tomorrow night. Don't be closing the pub, Oggy, because we got a long night ahead of us, man.
Let's put it this way.
And also, remember, we're going into lockdown. Which means there's not a lot of bog roll in the world. So don't start shitting yourself on Wednesday.
I ain't worried about that. I've got some cable ties which will put them around my ankles, mate. And you just worry about what you can smell.
You can sell you a butt plug.
I bet you could, yeah.
This show is sponsored by the Tonsorium Lounge and loveandlust.co.uk.
Yeah, I've just started at wombwhacker.com.
I'm having power drill pleasures.
Cool.
Really? Yeah. We sell that as well.
I'll tell you now, I do not want to know where you're putting your diamond drill bit.
That ain't no diamond. Just saying.
No.
Oh, So, Josh, we were talking earlier, and obviously the studio is a business, and that means you can remain open during this next lockdown. And
potentially.
No,
I depending on the form of, I'm not going to run practices. I don't think.
Right. That's fair enough.
Recording, yes, and I am expanding my drum lesson stuff. So hopefully, I should have all of the courses available as more digestible courses on sites like Udemy and Skillshare, but they'll all be on the DrumQ website as well. But they'll be like, if you just want to learn,
Chuckle Brothers.
If you just want to learn the basics of drumming, it'll be like $12.99 for the beginner course or something. So I'm hoping to have all that up pretty soon.
Cool. So I mean, that's what you're going to spend your lockdown doing, getting all that brushed up and all together, and
that, and some rather ambitious joggy videos, hopefully.
And we did talk about a potential Templeton Peck video as well, didn't we?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to definitely do a Templeton Peck one. Oggy wants to do the video he was referring to with Ian's missus.
Contrary to what people are thinking, right?
We potentially have an alternate reality one where all the women are in the band.
You said it was a remake of Debbie Does Dallas.
No, we're doing that.
What, just you and Rob, right?
I wonder why you got that blanket out.
If you had a UV light, it could have been embarrassing, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it could have been.
Yeah.
There's no point doing that. Just film you out on a night and just
shows all the spider webs up, doesn't it?
Call it Oggy Does Burnham.
Yeah, then the next day, in the morning, run out of toilet roll and it's already burning. Yeah, right. Talking of which, let's get on to the important things in that. Did all of you get a McDonald's on Saturday night on the way home?
No,
I did.
Didn't.
I did. I had a right result. I got two quarter pounders, meals, and then when I got home and out, I realised I had three. Result.
Did you not stop at the kebab van on the A4?
No, because I was already quite sore by that point, so I didn't want to make it worse.
So, Mr. Bradley, what do you think Templeton Peck's future is?
Well, I'm hoping that this stupid lockdown comes and goes quick, and then hopefully, I'd say probably next year now, that we can get a few more gigs in the bag, get a video, get the WAG video up as well that we're talking about.
Yep.
And just well, we've been talking. Yeah, me and you, we've spoken, haven't we? And we're saying that a few more rehearsals with us, and we can really tighten this band up and do. We've got the the back catalogue that we've got between us all. There's so many songs that we can do, and I just think, I think the possibilities are endless for us.
And I love the fact we got 5 singers in the band. You know, I must admit, I did think, how's this going to go? We've effectively got 4 frontmen and Rob in the band. And it was like, are we going to end up talking over each other? Or are we going to end up sort of interrupting each other?
I thought it was a really good...
Yeah, no one talked over anyone, did they?
No one does that in this band.
Yeah, no, it was brilliant. It just, everything slotted in nicely, and it was just excellent from that point of view. And it was me and Oggy's first gig together.
It was.
Yeah.
We were potentially.
Oggy, you popped his cherry.
Well, I was about to say we was virgins. We no longer are.
It didn't hurt a bit, Og.
My missus says that every big.
Andy, is this true?
Well, I can't say.
What does Cheryl think?
It's 10 o'clock. I think what we do is we play out with Rockin' in the Free World.
Yeah.
That's a great choice.
Lovely, yeah.
So, just to remind you guys, we are back down Bumbles on Wednesday, 7 o'clock. Hopefully the tables are still available. If they're not, you should have been quicker. We're looking forward to seeing you down there on Thursday, those who can come. And we're just going to play some music, have a laugh, and it's going to be fun, just like Saturday night was. No fancy dress. I'm not wearing the suit this time.
Oh, damn it.
I'm going to wear my trackies and trainers this time because I couldn't handle that smart crack the other day.
Hey.
I had shoes on and trousers and that. I actually made an effort. No, fuck that, doing that again.
Why? It's Halloween. He phoned me in the week and he went, "What is this Halloween thing about?" And I said, "Well, it's kind of all about death and stuff." He thought it was a fucking funeral. Polished his shoes, got his trousers on.
On the top of my shoes, it's good.
Terrifying.
We are back.
When as an undertaker.
You needed a top hat, you could have borrowed mine. We're back on Thursday with the Jam Night. This week we've got Heather and Tom, they're co-hosting with us. That's going to be a blast. And the quiz night is returning on Saturday, and I don't know who's quizmaster as yet. I'm waiting to hear on that.
That reminds me, can I make one more little tiny announcement?
Yeah, go for it.
Where's the Jew?
You're pregnant.
Is it Oggies?
No.
What do you mean no?
So, put me off.
Alright.
I'm trying to concentrate.
Trying to be serious. Shh.
So no, I had a phone call today from some fella in Blackwater or Camberley, and he has got some recording stuff he's found in the loft that he's trying to sell on. So if anyone in the Blackwater Camberley area fancies trying a bit of recording during the next lockdown, he's got a little 2-channel audio interface, he's got a condenser mic, he's got a pencil condenser mic, he's got a Tascam tape recorder, and a nice pair of speakers. And I think the idea is just going to be make him an offer if you fancy it, but I don't think he's after too much money for it, so it'll be a nice little start-up bit of kit if someone wants to get into recording and hasn't really got the stuff to do it. But yeah, if you're interested, send me a message or send the FreakJam Radio FreakJam thing an email, and we will put you in touch.
We certainly will. And Sean was asking in the chat room earlier who's best to talk to about the techie stuff of recording, and I told him to drop you a message. Josh.
I don't know what I'm doing. He does it all.
Yeah. That's the real secret.
Now, in all fairness, right, I'm going to stop you there. You know, we got a lot of praise at the weekend for putting on the gig and bits and pieces, but I would like to say a quick round of applause to Mr. Josh Bacon there, because he really was the mastermind behind putting all this together. He sorted out the booking website for Bumbles. He, you know, when we realised we couldn't use the lights we had, he found others and he got out there. And also shout out to the Bottle Kids for letting us borrow their lights as well.
Yeah.
But Josh, thank you very much for making it all happen at the weekend. I think we all needed it, and I'm still on a fucking high, so...
He's a clever little tic-tac, isn't he? Hey?
He was then.
So, Oggy, Josh, Rob, anything you want to say to these lovely people before we go?
Be there Wednesday.
Be there Wednesday.
I think I'm busy.
Yes, you are with us. Mr. Bradley, anything you want to say before we go?
Oh, just the same again. Be looking forward to seeing you again on Wednesday, and yeah, it's going to be another great night. And Wispy's going to be there, so that means I might have to put some Steel Panther in the set.
Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh. I would say I'll be at the bar, but I can't go to the bar, so I'll be at the side of the stage somewhere. Listen, guys, thank you so much. It's been an absolute blast. It's been a bit of a ride over these past weeks, sorting all this out and getting it all together. And I must admit, I was a little bit overwhelmed on Saturday. It was wonderful to see everyone. It was wonderful to be doing what we love again. And
that was the nicest bit, wasn't it?
It was. It was.
The nicest bit was actually meeting the people that we've spoken to.
Yeah.
Like Phil Reese, when I met Phil Reese.
Band.
Well, yeah, there's that. when I spoke to Phil Reese at the end, right? He on the telly, he films the telly. He looks, pucker. But I didn't realise he was smaller when I was short.
That's because you've got a big telly. You did.
Is that what it is?
It was Aslan. It was when Aslan walked in and you went, "Oh, hi Aslan," because you've forgotten how small Aslan was. He's tiny.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You say that, mind you, though, Ian. You are a giant.
Can I just say one thing though? Can I just say one thing, that meeting Sarah and Phil and Aslan and Sean, even though it was the first time we've met them, it was like we've known them for ages. Such lovely people. And really look forward to seeing them again on Wednesday.
Exactly, and this is why we've reached out to Phil as well, so he can come support us on Wednesday and give us a few tunes before we start. It's going to be great to have him on board. And again, Phil, thank you so much for every week being with us. And if you're interested, next Monday, Phil is going to be interviewing me.
Oh yes.
I'm not nervous. Honestly, I'm not. I had some random drunk woman come up to me at Bumbles on Saturday going, "Phil needs to know some dirt on you. So can you tell me some?" No was the answer. You know, it was looking forward to that, Phil. It's totally your show. Tell me what you need me to do, and I will basically.
Are you a bit nervous? Are you a little bit nervous?
A little bit, because he said he'd do it. I asked him. He said yes, and within an hour of saying yes, he befriended my wife on Facebook. So he's obviously digging, so I'm sure that all of you have had friend requests if you weren't friends with him before and stuff like that. So yeah.
But if you're nervous, I'd offer you some toilet roll, but I haven't actually used it all. Right.
Have you not bought any since Saturday, Og?
No, I've invented what they call the B-day. Well, not invented, I've invented one in my house.
Sounds like a load of shit.
Hey!
Those poor old curtains.
Yeah.
Have you turned the tap upside down on the sink or something?
No, that's his bike.
My cat's going through it, bless him.
On that note, we're going to play out. We're going to stick around. We'll have a quick chat afterwards, guys. We're going to play out with Rockin' in the Free World. It seems appropriate. Again, I love all the big vocals and stuff on this. Say goodbye, chaps.
Goodbye, chaps.
We won't be able to play this after Wednesday, will we? Won't be a free world anymore, will it?
We'll just have to change the title. See you later, guys. Thanks everyone in the chat for joining us. It's been a pleasure, and we'll see you Wednesday. Take care.
In the free world.
Free world.
That's right. Need them kids alone. Too soon. Well, that's our opportunity. So thank you very much for everyone for being here tonight. Thank you everyone who's joined the Thursday Jam nights. You've been fucking wonderful. Big thank you to Darren. Been a big part of the show and Rockets. And a big thank you. No more drinks, ladies and gentlemen. The bar is now closed. Thanks to Mr. Bumble, thanks to Billable, thanks to all the staff for doing this tonight. Josh! Let's hear it for him! Rob! Let's hear it for him! I'm gonna be like man! Oh, get up here! Mr. Andy Freddy Cougar Bradley! It's more than me! For the hopeless man, we got a guy with your love shoot down. We got the best of the horse and the tire of the vehicles. Precisely like you did the best Saturday night audience we've had this year. Because we had one otherwise. Thank you for this time. Especially the people who want. Inside everyone.